Alright guys, so today we're talking swim baits. Go over what I got in my box here. I kind of touched on a little bit earlier in another video as far as what I got in my box here when it comes to swim baits. I got quite a few little swim baits here. I made myself a nice little collection of different kinds of swim baits. Definitely I watch a lot of tactical bassing and videos like that to try to get some help and some tips on these swim baits. So I have everything from some little small swim baits here, even smaller micro lure challenge swim baits, which actually might not be bad to throw. Might be a good idea. To like your middle size up to, and the biggest I have right now is this one, I believe. I may have one more that's bigger. I just don't know what I did with it, and I don't throw it that much or at all. So basically, just be perfectly honest with you guys, I've never caught a fish on a swim bait. The only one I've actually thrown in a tournament is this one, the live target swim bait here, and I love the little fin as the keeper thing. This thing's does pretty good. It holds up pretty well. I got it stuck in something, and that didn't go too well, but I got it back. So I have a couple of those, a couple of these live targets. I'm pretty sure I have more live targets somewhere else, but I have a couple. These two little live targets here. I've thrown this one around. Actually, I did throw this one in the tournament. I don't know why, but I think I was just feeling something, obviously. Yeah, I don't know why I threw that. But I got a couple here. So a couple of HUDs, trash fish, savage gear. Like I said, a little bit smaller ones. A couple of perch pattern here. A couple of these. Swims. A couple of things. Hard bait swim ones I picked up. These are my eBay deals here. This is a jointed one. I don't even know what that is. So just kind of wanted to go over what I have, and again just reiterate the fact that I know almost nothing about swim bait fishing. Just trying. I feel like one of the keys to my success is being a versatile angler. So I want to just know all I can about different things. Exercise patience is necessary to catch something on something like this. Talk a little bit about my setup for it. So I kind of mentioned it in one of my videos, but this is my actual setup for it. Also, this is another swim bait I have right here. So this is my hard bait one. Another eBay deal that I picked up. It's got a soft tail. This was actually tied on, so you know it's real. Right. So this is one I plan on throwing on Lake Anna. This perfect little shad pattern with this purple up top. I definitely plan on getting this out. So that's why I'm keeping this on here, because I think this will actually be pretty good for me once I get there. But what I'm throwing it on is a Bass Pro Graphite Series rod. This one here is a 7.6 extra heavy fast action. Holds lures from 4 ounces to 10 ounces. So this thing actually is made for some pretty solid stuff. And like some of these are only 2. So I got more than enough rod. I probably could throw these on a different rod or a rod I got coming, but my reel is just a Quantum Syntex reel. I threw this on there. It's not what I actually plan on fishing with, but I did put some pretty heavy line on there, 25-pound maybe monofilament. I say maybe only because I put it on for something else at first. I'm not sure. So my reel, rod, Bass Pro 7.6 Graphite Series, beginner rod, stiff, backbone, plenty. Holds up pretty good. I've cast some pretty big lures. I cast like a 6-ounce lure on here, and it's fine. It does really good for any kind of lure. The only thing I'm concerned about is the reel. I probably want a different reel on here. I just haven't got it yet, because it's hard for me to devote dedicated money to swim bait fishing when I don't swim bait fish. Like, I'd rather spend $100 and get 50 packs of soft plastics than to spend $300 on a swim bait rod when I'm not going to throw swim baits. Like, I don't plan on throwing any of this stuff in this entire box except for maybe this trash fish. I'm definitely probably going to chuck this trash fish around, but I can throw this on I could throw this on any rod that I'm sitting here looking at right now that's next to me, and I'll be fine. It's got a big 8/0 owner hook. Just let this thing kind of swim through and get a bite and set that mega size hook. Like I said, I could throw this on one of my normal rods. This I can throw on one of my normal rods. This I can throw on it. This I can throw on it. These swim baits I can throw on it. All this over here I can throw on it. Only thing I'm a little concerned with is the HUDs, but I probably could throw them realistically on something I already have, a heavy action that holds up to 2 ounces. So that's the reason why I'm not investing too much into it, but I will. I definitely will. As the tournament season is about to start, the main focus is catching fish on these bodies of water that I'm actually on. And then when I get time to just fun fish and go out and try some different stuff, then I'll get out there. Like this one, though, might actually be getting thrown at Lake Anna. I actually did throw... to be honest with you, I did not get a bite or a follower on anything at all at Lake Anna until I threw on the bigger version I had of this. Once I threw this on, I had like 4 fish come out of nowhere. I've been throwing a soft plastic worm. I've been throwing a crankbait. I was throwing a jerkbait, a trap, wacky jig, a Senko, weightless Senko. I mean, I threw everything, and I didn't even see a fish for the majority of my trip at Lake Anna. When I pulled this thing out, the bigger one, like the 8-inch version, dude, I swear fish came out of nowhere. Like, they probably were barely bigger than the lure, but it's the fact that them finally showed up when I came out with a huge bait, and I just had them follow it. I didn't have them take it. I couldn't get those fish to commit to anything. But the fact that I didn't even see them until I pulled that out. So I definitely have confidence in throwing some stuff like this. It's not like I only throw it this type of day type lures. I definitely actually have a little bit of confidence in pulling these things out, because they will definitely show you where some fish are at. If the fish are doing nothing but just getting that thing away from their stuff, they'll at least show themselves. And once they show, then typically I can catch them. That day was a little tough. I was getting a lot going on. I was trying to make sure I didn't go too far, make sure I could get back in time. I had some other stuff going on, so it was good to see something. I was kind of marking some spots, just got there, just enjoying myself, having a good time. A little bit different there, but just kind of want to show you guys what I'm working with so far. Definitely feel free to comment below, leave some suggestions, things like that you could suggest for a beginner swim bait fishing guys. Any lures that you might recommend that I actually should try that are really, really good go-tos, other than the HUDs. I've seen everything about the HUDs being really good. But if you got something else that you think I should throw in this box to try and give it a whirl, I'm down to listen to anything out there, especially from you guys that fish this all the time. Something that you could suggest that I can get as a lure that doesn't cost $175. Something that I can get to start out with throwing for swim baits that you've had success on and caught some big or moderate fish on, that you could recommend to another angler. Help me out, man. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'm out. This was just talking swim bait fishing. Peace.